Hello. In this video, you will see one of the most iconic fjords in Norway, the amazing Geiranger Fjord. The routes that you can take to get to there. What to expect during summer, where you can stay during your visit to this amazing place. And finally, the activities you can do there. Before we get into that, make sure that you click that subscribe button and turn on the notification, so you don't miss out on anything. Snow-capped mountains towering over the blue fjord, while thundering waterfalls drop almost perpendicular into it. Geiranger Fjord we see today was created during several ice ages. The enormous power of the glaciers carved out this huge canyon between mountains 1,600 meters of height. The fjord depth reaches 250 meters. This makes it as deep as the Grand Canyon. After the glaciers of the last ice age around 10,000 years ago, the landscape was slowly covered by vegetation. Today the steep hills are dressed in lush birch forests, up to about 700 to 800 meters above sea level. As the land became greener, animals and man followed. There are remains of pitfalls and shelters for hunters, thousands of years old in the mountains around this fjord. Right beside the magnificent Seven Sisters waterfall, is the Knivesflow Flow Farm. It was abandoned in 1898 as ordered by the authorities of the time, because of imminent landslide threat. However, the houses still stand and have been restored and taken care of by local enthusiasts. The same goes for Geiranger Fjord, a farm situated 250 meters above the water at the opposite side of the fjord. On a sunny summer day, the view from this place is something out of the ordinary. But in winter, when avalanches thunder down from the mountains, it's difficult to convey the hardships people living here had to endure. If you want to visit this place, the best time is from July till August. The Seven Sister Waterfall is actually 7 waterfalls in a row, falling directly down into the fjord. The waterfalls are approximately 250 meters in height. According to the legend of Seven Sisters, they are all virgins and they dance playfully down the mountain. Meanwhile, across the fjord, the Sutter, which is another waterfall on the opposite side of the fjord, flirts playfully with the sisters. During my visit, I had the opportunity to make footage of this waterfall. Being this close to them, I can only tell you that no camera can do justice to the sheer beauty of this waterfall. To get to Geiranger, there are mainly 4 routes that you can take. 2 of them are via ferries, that you can take depending on where you are coming from. The other 2 routes are by land through mountains, tight roads and tunnels. We took this route mainly because we wanted to see a close-by town of Stryn, and film this lake, that I had only seen in pictures. I recommend this route if you want to travel by road. Along the way, you will see really beautiful lakes on Route 15. Once you cross Langvatnet, you will have to turn towards Route 63, which is kind of a tight road. In the beginning of Route 63, you need to drive rather slowly because, even in July, you will see snow around. It can be slippery. It's the same route that you can take to get to Geiranger Skywalk. It is the highest point in Europe to see the fjord. If you continue to this route, you will reach Geiranger. There are a number of accommodations that you can book before your visit. You have option to camp, or rent a cabin with an epic view of the fjord, like I did. Or, you can rent a hotel room. It's purely on you, and how you want to experience this place. Moving on, the activities you can do here. Well, there are tons of activities for everyone, from children to elderly folks out there. There are even activities for adrenaline junkies, like myself. If you are here with your family with children, you can relax and take waterfall walk down to the fjord. The clear water tearing down the stones just beside you is definitely something to experience. Or, you can take guided kayak tour with your family. If you want to do an adventure with your family, you can do that too. You can visit the nature park, where you can do zip lines with your family. Like I said before, you can experience this place however you want. If you want roam around this fjord, you can do that. You can rent an electric bike from the fjord service center. If that is not your style, you can rent a Renault Twizy. Yes, it is a two-door electric car with 2 seats. If you want to hike, which I definitely recommend, you can do that too. You have to take a boat to Skageflow, which is a village I told you about earlier. It is usually a one-way trip. Most people hike to the towns nearby. From Geiranger, you can also take different kind of boats for sightseeing. There are Rib Fjord safari boats, sailboats, and sightseeing cruise every day, multiple times. If you are not afraid of heights, you can do a hike to this rock for an amazing view of the fjord. This is the iconic Geiranger Fjord in Norway. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one.